Diddy's web of complications keeps getting worse. This isn't the case of Diddy getting sued for SA or DV. Things are starting to change into a possible federal investigation that will put Diddy behind bars. Diddy is about to be sacrificed as a pawn in a big game of chess, currently being played in the industry. Diddy may have thought he was a significant part of the Hollywood elite, but those higher up than Diddy are here to remind him that he has just been a good errand guy who handles their dangerous affairs.
Diddy is on the run. He jumped on a jet, paused in Miami, and the feds were there in Miami. Somebody tipped this brother off, because how did he just happen to be on a plane the day before they gonna raid his property?
You should grab a seat as we dive deeper into what's happening in Diddy's world. Okay, Diddy is about to realize a sand house doesn't last long, regardless of how solid the foundation seems. And Justin Bieber is here to shed more light on that. Wondering how Justin is connected to the T? Well, let's just say Justin Bieber has also witnessed how the inside world of the Hollywood elites work, courtesy of Diddy himself. Y'all remember how Diddy had forcefully inserted himself into the young Justin's life when Justin was new to stardom? Well, Diddy used all the tricks in the books to make Justin into one of his proteges. Interestingly, it seems like it worked out well for Diddy, but not for long. Diddy starts by making extravagant promises to young Justin. Talking about extravagant promises, Diddy promised the 15-year-old Justin that he would gift him a Ferrari when he turned 16. Diddy still upgraded his promise to another level when he told Justin he would gift him a mansion when he turned 18. Yeah, that's wild. Diddy's offers got more suspicious than usual because Diddy wasn't going around promising any talented young artists such things. So there must have definitely been something else in the mix. Like that wasn't wild enough. Diddy still mentioned on camera how he and the young Justin will be off the cameras for about 48 hours, doing stuff 15-year-olds will love. Let me remind you that Diddy was already pushing 40 at that time. So what could he possibly have to show a 15-year-old off camera? Except for the things the public wouldn't approve of. Shockingly, they were truly off camera for those 48 hours. And there's still the question of what really went down during that time to this day. Well, Justin was growing up and realizing he had to take a step back from Diddy. No one understood, but Justin must have known better. In a recently viral video, Justin could be seen fidgeting as Diddy questioned why he pulled away from him. First of all, it's weird to be upset about a young talent pulling away from Diddy. And the part that got people talking was Justin's body language and facial expressions. Justin was in front of Diddy, acting like he had seen a ghost or something.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah, that's suspicious. Diddy must have done some nasty work on Justin for him to have behaved that way. Another reason the public felt Justin may have suffered the grooming and predatory fate from Diddy can be linked to Diddy's sexual preference allegations. Y'all remember how Diddy's sexual preference has been a big debate on social media? Word got around that Diddy prefers men, and these men aren't even the regulars. We are talking about celebrity men like him. There's a long list of male celebrities Diddy has allegedly had relationships with. Lil Rod broke the ice when he mentioned Meek Mill and Usher as some of the frontliners of Diddy's homosexual relationship. A couple of pieces of evidence proving Lil Rod's statement was true keeps popping up. While there have been audio recordings and videos of Meek Mill genuinely being one of Diddy's boy toys, people have also been able to dig up some old videos of Usher saying some compromising things about his relationship with Diddy. Usher talked about how he had to live at Diddy's house when he was just 10, and he witnessed some of the most bizarre things a 10-year-old wasn't supposed to know about.
To New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp!
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy.
When Usher was questioned about whether he could send his son to Diddy's Flavor Camp, which he had witnessed when he was young, Usher didn't hesitate to say no.
You have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
What could be Usher's reason for kicking the idea out of the window so fast? Y'all already know he knows better than to make that kind of mistake. Anyway, still on Diddy's boy toys, Justin might have also been a part of that list. Judging from how Diddy had been invested in his life and got pissed when the young Justin tried to sneak away, we can all agree he must have allegedly put the young Justin through some serious traumatic experience. Oh, another weird video aims at Diddy's weird antics of being around men for wild activities. In this video, Diddy could be seen repeatedly saying weird stuff and weirdly looking at Fabulous. Like, why would he be calling someone their daddy? That's not Diddy's first time, though. He had also used the same word for Meek Mill on camera. So yeah, there are many reasons to believe Diddy is another level of weirdness. But Justin sealed the deal after he dropped a song talking about Diddy's wild parties.
Lost myself at a Diddy party. Didn't know that's how it goes. I was in it for a new Ferrari.
Yeah, that song was self-explanatory enough. But just as Justin talked about those parties are now starting to put Diddy in trouble for real. The public may just be aware that Diddy's properties got raided by Homeland Security due to Diddy being linked to an ongoing sex trafficking case. Yeah, that's the tea going around, but brace yourselves, because the rabbit hole is way deeper than you think. Word on the street is that Diddy's properties getting raided wasn't ordinary. There's more to the story than the public knows. As we previously mentioned, Diddy is being used as a pawn in a big scandal involving the top executives in Hollywood. These top executives include the likes of the head of Universal Music Group, Sir Lucian Grange, Clive Davis, and many others. These people go way back with Diddy, as he has always been loyal to them. But things start to get rough for Diddy, and these people can't be caught off guard. Off guard, meaning they can't be caught up in Diddy's messy situation. Y'all know how all of Diddy's friends and celebrities, who had even attended his parties a few times, have been dragged into his messy situation? Yeah, that's what these Hollywood elites are trying to avoid. They can neither let their secrets get exposed, nor be caught in the bad light. Comedian and actor Eddie Griffin was among the few celebrities who shed more light on the complicated situation. According to Griffin, the Hollywood elites are planning to use Diddy as the fall guy for their own agenda.
Nigga, Diddy did it. He did it. Diddy did it. Yeah, he did it. Diddy did it. Did it. Yeah, he did, nigga, Diddy did it. Take that, take that, take that, take that.
Griffin had claimed those higher-up individuals even spearheaded the raids on Diddy's properties to get their hands on any evidence Diddy may have on them. Okay, but that part is believable. Lil Rod and Cassie revealed how Diddy loves to keep pieces of evidence from any incidents with him. Remember Cassie talking about Diddy recording the freak-off sessions he had forced her to engage in, and realizing he had it backed up on several other gadgets when she tried deleting them? Well, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Lil Rod gave a better account of the recording shenanigan. Lil Rod explained how Diddy loved recording everything around him or his environment. Sometimes he put Lil Rod up to the task, but sometimes he did it himself because he loved to catch every moment on camera. Interestingly, the moments we are talking about are when A-list celebrities or the so-called higher-ups are doing some unimaginable things, like doing or distributing drugs, or even sexually abusing S-workers present at the place. It's such a disturbing scene to imagine. But these are the types of things Diddy has always recorded, which can't blame Diddy though. Diddy must have known a time would come when things would get ugly, and he may just be the one to be used as the sacrifice to clean up everyone's mess. So he held on to evidence that could get him out of cleaning up the mess. Interestingly, those people must have caught up to Diddy's blackmail game, hence the unexpected raids on his properties. You can bet on it that the Hollywood elites were looking for a way to get themselves out of trouble and leave Diddy to take the fall. But can we say they were successful with the raids? We can't be sure about that. Aside from the public speculating that Diddy wouldn't be so shallow to stack up such evidence that could keep him out in times of trouble in a place they could have access to. Diddy's son, Christian King Combs, also hinted at the same point in his diss track towards his father's haters. King rapped about how the feds had missed the house they were supposed to search, talking about them raiding the wrong houses, when the Combs family had a mansion next to the one they searched. And that's allegedly where his father's stash of evidence was. Yeah, that wasn't smart, but he proved the public right. However, another rumor that has been circulating is that the Hollywood elites didn't just wake up and say they wanted to sacrifice Diddy to the feds. Word on the street is that Diddy had bitten the hands that fed him.
You start thinking it's about you and you want to take over their shit, them people look back like this. Hold on. you think he is? Oh, we'll show you better than we can tell you. Then they'll try to reason with you.
Y'all know Diddy had been involved in some crimes he got away with, possibly due to those higher-ups' influence and power. But they are allegedly turning the heat up on Diddy because he has crossed the one and stepped on the wrong toes. So they are probably trying to teach him a lesson as they throw him to the wolves. Regardless of how they may have mapped out the raid, Diddy still got away. While his sons were being questioned in handcuffs, Diddy was reportedly on a jet to Antigua. Could there have been a snitch in the feds that informed Diddy of the situation? Or must he have had some weird conversations with people involved, which tipped him off to leave his mansions? Well, that's a story for another time. All we know right now is that Diddy may be getting more than he bargained for, as he has bitten off more than he can chew. There have also been rumors about Diddy being involved in some really incriminating stuff, like murders of people. The bad news about Diddy never stops piling up. At this point, it's like Diddy has been a dangerous person his whole life. But as it stands right now, Diddy is about to get laid in his own coin. Things are not looking up for Diddy. It's like Diddy is about to suffer multiples of the same fate he has allegedly unleashed on other people in the past. Several allegations about Diddy may keep surfacing, but it seems the part where the Hollywood elites sacrifice him for their misdeeds will top all of the other stories. So Diddy should just be prepared to take the nasty fall whenever it comes. So, will Diddy survive the hole he's about to get pushed into? Or will this be the last straw to break Diddy's back and send him to prison? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on celebrity news updates.